get fired.
Welcome to a new episode of Let's Get Fired. I'm Drew Simon with my co-host Quinn Johnson.
Hey.
And today we have local comedian. I was trying to give a good credit, but
Yeah.
what else do you do?
Homeowner.
You own a home?
I do.
Homeowner.
Yeah.
Local comedian. Those don't go together usually.
Mm-hmm.
Filmmaker.
Yeah.
Jake Christensen.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what you do full time? Film?
Yeah. I mean, I make video ads. but
Okay.
I'm trying to make it as like a filmmaker making movies.
That's what my brother does that.
That's the goal. Oh, really?
Yeah. He's like, they do ads. They have a company to do ads. Then they do like short films and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it.
Yeah, dude. That's my
You meet the crews.
Yeah.
You meet everyone.
Yep.
Is any of this recording?
I am trying to figure it out if it is or isn't.
Yo.
Because I'm not seeing a
Are
lot of
you kidding me?
Oh,
waveforms.
now I am. Now I'm seeing it.
Okay, now I'm seeing waveforms.
Okay.
We'll hope that recorded. It was all bullshit anyways. So
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're talking about inside baseball
yeah.
film shit.
Speaking of, because of our last podcast, I did end up watching Moneyball.
Oh yeah, you never had seen it?
Yeah, I'd never seen Moneyball.
Oh my
What'd
god.
you think?
I loved it.
Is it? I knew you loved it.
I loved it. I
Dude,
loved it.
it's designed.
Here's how good
for
it was.
dudes.
Here's how good it was. I was laying in bed. Amanda comes into bed and was like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "This movie, Moneyball." And I was trying to explain it to her.
Mhm.
And we were like, I was maybe 30 minutes in and trying to explain it to her. And I was like, all right, let's just rewind it. And even Amanda was like captivated by it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's
it
a
was-
great movie, dude.
It's-
Aaron Sorkin and Steve Zalian wrote the script. It's directed by the dude who did like Capote and that movie Foxcatcher with Steve Carell, where he's like that wrestler dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, fucking amazing movie,
Yeah.
dude. I saw it in theaters and I was like, I was like gripped. I didn't care about baseball at all,
Yeah.
Dude, I still don't care about baseball at all. Love
Yeah.
that movie.
dude. And like, yeah, Jonah. It's one of my favorite Jonah Hill roles. But this is back before he was like cringy.
Right.
I really have a hard time looking at him now, like with his weird like dyed hair, and he's like still he's like fat again.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved him in War Dogs.
Oh
Do
yeah,
you like War Dogs?
I haven't seen it.
You didn't see War Dogs?
No,
Me neither.
Dude,
Hey,
you guys are missing his best role.
I know you're.
Dang.
I know I didn't see Moneyball,
I
but
would say
War
that-
Dogs.
that's the bigger one.
Yeah.
Every guy's seen like Moneyball now. Dude, on the baseball network, they'll just play it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'll just start watching it. I'll watch like the out of order clips on TikTok. It'll pop up. Like I'll just start watching it. And dude, and Brad Pitt. I mean, it's Brad. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Brad's one of those dudes where like, it's like I watched the David Beckham documentary the other day. Great documentary,
Mhm.
but they have I was just thinking about like in the 90s, it was like David Beckham and like Brad Pitt, who are like similarly like unbelievably hot dudes from that time. I'm like, where are these guys now?
Uh-huh.
We don't have a Brad. Where's
Yeah.
our Brad? I don't know if we're gonna have another Brad.
Right. Timothy Chalamet? Is
No,
that our
fuck, no, dude.
Willy Wonka?
Wonka.
Oh, dude, the new Wonka movie sucked so bad.
Did it?
It was-
Damn, I haven't
Dude,
seen
apparently they say bussy in it.
it.
I
Really?
did not catch that.
Some dude, I saw a TikTok where some guy said
I did not-
they say bussy. I don't know if it's real. I'm just gonna believe it's real.
If I heard that, I swear I would have caught that.
I don't
But
know, dude. You haven't seen Moneyball, so I don't know. But yeah,
no, but the acting was really bad. It was
Yeah.
like overall not good.
dude,
I would
Wonka.
not recommend Wonka.
Okay.
There
Good
you
to
go.
know.
Or Ferrari. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Ferrari was bad
Ferrari,
because
horrible.
we almost watched Ferrari instead of Wonka.
Dude, it's bad. It's.
I guess-
Did you see Iron Claw?
I haven't seen it. I heard
No.
it's amazing. Yeah,
Dude. Yeah.
just sad.
Yeah.
My dad saw it alone, and he had no idea what it was. He was like, "God, man, it was crazy."
what about Boys in the Boat?
Read
Oh.
the book, haven't seen the movie.
Okay, that one looks
that
good.
does not happen often where I have read the book but not seen the movie.
I know that's
But,
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that'll be me if they put out a Junie B. Jones movie. I've seen that. I read that. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Freaking love Junie B. Jones, man.
Yeah, dude, Philip Johnny Bob. Yeah, I used to cruise through those books because like 60 pages. And
Yeah,
dude.
fly through. I'm like, yeah, I'm a.
that in the Magic Treehouse.
Did I read that?
Dude, Junie B. Jones had some solid.
You're just tossing all these things no
Dude,
one's
I
seen.
just I'm just saying stuff I think is mainstream. You guys like
Just say the normal shit. Well, I don't even understand. It's not like you're having an eclectic of a taste, anyways. Seahawks, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga. It's my new Gonzaga hoodie.
That's cool.
They suck this year.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's,
Do they?
Dude, they just got knocked out of the top 25 for the first time in 8 years.
Oh my!
They've been
God,
nationally
that's
ranked for 8
nuts.
straight years.
Yeah, what a tragic.
Dude,
it
is
sucks so
tragic.
bad. We're not ranked anymore, dude.
They lost to
come be
Santa
like-
Clara.
Oh,
Dude, come just be a fan of only Utah sports, and just like come learn the heartbreak.
Dude,
and
the
just
Jazz are
they're on fire right now.
They are doing. It's so fun.
I know, like dude,
With all-time great Kelly Olynyk.
Ah, yeah.
Gonzaga legend.
That's true.
Dude, everything was back to that. So this is.
I only follow the NBA to see how the Zags are doing in the NBA.
I have a hard time paying attention to the regular season unless the Jazz are good. Then I'll go watch.
Mhm.
But especially right now, like football's really popping, and I'm like, that's all I'm thinking about the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm a Boise State fan as far as like college football.
Didn't they get some new like a good recruit?
Yeah. And a receiver from there is on the Bills, Shakir, and he's like been amazing this season.
Dude, him and Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah,
Because obviously I love Dalton because of Utah, and dude, it's
right.
like I fucking lost my shit when the Bills traded up to get him.
Yeah.
It's Anyways, so fun shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a podcast
about jobs.
Yeah.
Which is what we're.
Jobs.
Yeah. So, what's the first job you ever had?
First job I ever had, my little brother and we started a business when, I don't know, I was probably like 12 and he was like 10. And it was called Inside and Out Mobile Car Wash. And we would go door to door. And we had a wagon that had like a shop vac in it, like a hose and soap and stuff. And then we would offer to wash people's cars, kind of like detail their cars, except just shittier than a detail.
Yeah.
And
because you're not like
how much did you charge?
I think we charged $20 a car. Like it was,
There you go.
it was a good deal for them because we worked on that thing for like an hour and a half, and then we split the $20 after.
There you go. Here you go. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
20.
$10
$10 when you're 12 goes a long way.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
you're
that's
like
true.
you walk into the gas station, like,
Here
here we go.
I guess I own this place now.
Yeah.
Like-
All right, I'm gonna get a frazzle. Yeah.
Dude, we made an ad for Frazzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was like a childhood dream come true.
Dude, it was all the rage when I was in middle school. It was fucking. I think because they had a machine in the
Dude.
school, so it was
I never
frazzled.
even heard of Frazzle till I moved here.
Yeah, there's a lot of like only
Oh.
like very sugar shit that is like very Utah specific.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I think there has to be other versions of Frazzle out there. They just have different.
Yeah, we had
names.
different slushies, but yeah, not the Frazzle.
No, dude, your Frazzle had like Percocet in it.
Yeah.
It's the Spokane version. Yeah. Well, that's cool. What was the first job you had that you had like like a W-4 or you had a boss?
Yeah.
'cause that's boots on the ground, grassroots. You did it your own way, but now
Yeah.
you are actually out there like applying for a job. What was the first one of those?
Subway.
Hell yeah.
Subway.
You're a sandwich artist?
Sandwich
You're a
artist.
sandwich
baby.
artist.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
What was your
Yeah.
You still loyal to Subway?
No.
It sucks.
I
Jersey
hate
Mike's
it.
is better.
Jersey Mike's is so much
Oh, dude,
better.
get it Mike's
yeah.
way.
Yeah, dude.
Mike's way.
Also, dude, Subway, because there's like a smell to Subway and it stays on you.
Yeah, dude.
And
I
yeah,
hated it, dude. Every
Yeah.
time, like driving home, it would be like in my car,
Mhm.
and then I'd get home and be like, "It's still fucking
It's
on
here.
me!" Like it just,
were you there during the Jared days?
yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
So you
everyone
guys
was
like
like,
had his
"Oh,
cutout
this
in
is-
the store?
yeah, oh yeah,
Ooh.
dude.
You're like, he's a hero.
yeah,
Yeah, look at all the weight you lost.
I still
Yeah.
think he's a hero, but
Yeah, dude. Is he still alive? Or did he
Yes.
kill himself?
yeah, he's still alive.
I
Okay.
think he's in prison.
He's
though.
still in prison.
yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely in like protective custody or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, dude.
That guy's not gonna have a good time in there. So that's because dude. So you gotta like give a
Yeah.
little kiss up to Jared and then make a meatball marinara.
Right, yeah.
Dude, well, yeah, that your fave. What was your fave sandwich to make?
To make, I didn't like making the meatball one because it was just like too messy. Yeah.
Dude.
I always got in trouble because I was too slow. Like to this day, like if we're like in like a line at like anything and there's a food, the person behind me is always like, dude, hurry the fuck up. Like, cause I'm like building my sandwich exactly how I want it. And like, and I would make it exactly how I would want it.
Yeah.
And then there'd be like this line out the door of people. My boss would be like, go make the sandwich. Just put the turkey on. And she would like lose her shit at me all the time.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Dude, you're saying, no, dude, I'm going to make this great for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to make this great.
Dude,
yeah.
And
I'm a sandwich artist. I'm not.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I took it seriously.
Yeah, dude. You're like, what do you want? They're like, I'll get the turkey sub, and you're like, okay. And you like turn on like Imagine Dragons. You're like, let's get in the right mindset for this. Yeah,
Exactly.
have a whole different playlist for all the different meats.
Now, are you from Utah?
No, Idaho.
Yeah. Where?
Boise State should have tipped you off,
Boise.
dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
People aren't just randomly fans of Boise State.
I mean,
I'm from Spokane, and there's like random Boise State fans up there.
How close to the border is Spokane?
To the Idaho border?
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes.
There you go. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, but
Doesn't
we're
that make
still
more sense?
7 hours from Boise.
I know, but
We're closer to Seattle.
It's the one thing they got in Idaho.
Geographically, we're closer to Seattle than Boise, but
but
I'd still see Boise.
I think there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people out on the outskirts who are like, especially like, Eastern Washington. Like, yeah, fuck those progressive dumbasses in Seattle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
We like Boise.
yeah, dude. Shout out to Boise. Then after the fucking was it the Fiesta Bowl?
Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
No, that's when I never
dude.
saw Boise State stuff in Spokane until that Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah.
And then it was
amazing.
just popping up everywhere. Like I'd go to school and like the'd be kids wearing Boise State shirts and
I watched that game in the Kerr's basement, and it was
Steve Kerr.
no.
Do you know his son, and his son Nick?
No, unfortunately. Garrett Kerr,
That's
Sister Bree. Yeah.
and that's the real guy.
Nick Kerr.
That's a real guy. It's Steve Kerr's son.
Oh, really?
And it's not Nicholas.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Nick.
It's Nick.
It's like, is he just screaming that at a basketball game?
That took me so long.
Yeah, and then he's like, it's my son. It's my son. Go King. Yeah. And the announcers will say it, and like, it's Steve Kerr and his son Nick Kerr. And they'll have to like make a big pause. It's one of the craziest names I've ever heard. Like,
So have you ever stolen company property?
ever stole a sandwich?
I don't think I ever stole a sandwich.
I guess you just
Never
get it
stole
for-
ham?
Yeah.
Like a slice of ham?
Dude, I know what you stole.
like while you're just like hungry and you're like,
I
"Damn,
know what
want-"
I know what he stole. You stole the tuna.
No, I hate tuna.
You didn't want the Subway tuna?
I hate tuna. One time they asked me to open the store on like a Saturday morning. They're like, hey, could you come open the store and serve breakfast? And I was like, wait, we serve breakfast? Like I had no clue that Subway served breakfast, and I worked there.
Oh, dude, when I was in high school, the Subway breakfast sandwich was like my go-to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
wow.
on my way to school.
But so I was like, I don't know how to like open the store. I don't know how to make any of the breakfast. And they were like, we'll figure it out because you're opening tomorrow. And so I showed up at like 6 a.m. or 5 or something and opened the store, like unlocked it, and then stood there just like praying no one would come in.
Yeah.
And this dude comes in and he's like, hey, can I get biscuits and gravy? And in my head, I was like, we serve biscuits and gravy? Like, holy shit. And I was like, we're out. And he was like, you're out? And I was like, yeah, we're out. And he was like, there's no way you're out. And I was like, look, dude, I've never done this before. I don't know how to make biscuits and gravy. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, the biscuits are in that cupboard right there. And he pointed
He's
out.
like walked you through it.
He walked me through it. He's like, okay, break it in half, put it in the microwave for 10 seconds, then then right there's the gravy. So kick this on in order to heat up the gravy. And he just walked me through how to make him biscuits and gravy.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What the,
Did you
how
ever?
often does that guy fucking get biscuits? Subway has biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, dude. I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So then starting your day with the
Subway biscuits and gravy.
Let's go get it.
Okay.
So after him, like 5 minutes later, this woman walked in, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do the same thing. And so she came over. I don't remember what she asked for, but I was like, hey, this is my first time ever opening the store. Could you tell me how to like make this for you? And she was like, you want me to do your job? I don't think so. I'm not going to do this. Is pathetic. What is wrong with you? And she just like went off and chewed my ass for 10 minutes.
God.
And then walked out. And I was like, okay, doesn't work with everyone.
do you want that or not? Like, do you want it or not? Yeah.
No, the first guy's the man. There was
Also, I would love to believe that guy's does never worked at Subway.
No.
He just orders it enough where he just like no.
That's exactly
right.
that's 100% what happened.
Yeah.
He's like no, I'm every day.
So
Every day.
there was this dude I saw on YouTube a few years ago. He went into a Waffle House at like 3 a.m. and the workers were all sleeping.
Uh-huh.
So he didn't want to bother them. So he made his own food. He went and then he rung it up and paid for it.
Oh my god.
Well, he like rung it up because he didn't have access to the cash register. But he left all the money that would have covered the cost of it.
Dude. Like,
And he videoed the whole thing. And Waffle House fired everyone who was working there. Because it went viral.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, dude. He's like, I guess I'll do it myself. Dude, my order at Subway for a while was the meatball sub, just because my friend got it, and I was like, I want to be cool.
Uh-huh.
And then at one point, I was like, I don't even like this. This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
I would do the meatball marinara only because it was a $5 foot long. But
that was
every
big
time
summer.
I wanted the Italian BMT, but I was like, I can't afford it. So I got the meatball.
Dude, there we go. This is what this is all about right here.
Yeah.
Dude.
This is
So did you get fired from that job?
I didn't get fired, but I did quit shortly thereafter.
After the breakfast incident?
After the breakfast incident, then they made me work on my birthday, and then I was like, I'm done with this. I think I lasted a month.
A month?
Maybe 2.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so, and this was in Boise.
Yeah.
Now up there in Boise.
Yeah. Meridian, if you really want to get specific.
Okay,
but,
we all know that. Well, that's, yeah, so
Yeah.
Wait, how old were you when you were doing that?
I was probably like 16.
16. Hell yeah,
Uh-huh.
dude. Hell yeah. Okay. Then after that, what's the next one of the next big jobs you got? I check the phone.
So I actually made a list of all the jobs I've had.
Oh, hell yeah.
Came prepared.
So- So y'all can just see
Whoa.
the list.
Oh my god.
Oh, which one are we?
You can ask me about any of them.
I want to know about the milk factory.
What
milk
the fuck?
factory?
A milk
dude,
factory?
Milk factory.
This is like Napoleon Dynamite shit.
Yeah, dude. Worst of all of those, the milk factory is the worst.
Oh
That's
my
the
god.
worst job I ever had. It was in Boise. I would walk in. I had to put on like apron, hairnet,
Yeah.
boots over my shoes, you know, and then you'd walk into the back area, and it was so loud back there that you couldn't talk to anyone. You had to. They taught us hand signals of like go on break. Like they would point and be like break, like it's your break time right now.
Wow.
15 minutes, and yeah, and they would have. So it was so loud you couldn't talk to anyone. You weren't allowed to wear headphones. Well, actually, at the time, I don't even think like headphones were like a thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
They're like AirPods.
Yeah,
were a
like,
thing.
yeah, exactly.
The wire that you
Yeah.
put through your hoodie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it was just hearing that noise. Oh, so you would wear earplugs, but you couldn't wear, or no one was wearing like headphones or anything like
Yeah.
that. But so I would take the milk that was about to expire, and that was like already packaged. It was
Yeah.
like in like the cardboard boxes, you know. They'd bring over these huge pallets full of those things. I would grab 2 of them. I would break them into a vat. So just like slam them on the side of the vat and dump out all the milk so that they could reprocess that milk. And then I would toss the box into a bag. And I did that motion for 12 hours a day.
12-hour shifts.
That was it. 12-hour shifts. Yeah.
How many days a week?
5.
Holy shit. That's like,
What were you paid
oh my
hourly?
God.
I think
Like, was it like
lot,
a Napoleon
dude. Not a
Dynamite
lot,
where he's
bro.
like counting the change? Like, it's like $1 an hour.
yeah. I think it was like $12 an hour or something like that.
What year was this?
This was
It doesn't matter.
2009.
Oh, that's great
10.
money.
2010.
That is
2009. It's not bad, but for that amount, for that kind of that kind of work, you're like, dude, I don't care if I make less money.
When I made when
I'll
I
go
made
back to
$12 an hour in 2015, I thought I was a millionaire. So that's
Well, he also thought Olive Garden was like a 5-star restaurant.
Olive Garden is nice. Yeah, it's,
Unlimited breadsticks. It's like you can't even count the savings.
it's
Dude,
fancy.
that's fucking great. So, like, and then, like, were you in school or?
Yeah, so I was going to school and I was at BYU, Idaho. They have like an off track there.
Yeah.
So it was during my off track where I went home to Boise to work, and that's like a decent amount of those jobs, like things I did during my off track where they were just like temp jobs that were real short for like a month or two.
Nice. I too was at BYU, Idaho.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, we probably saw each other.
Yeah. When were you there?
2011
Uh-huh.
until 2012. Then I went on my mission, and then 2014 through 2016.
Okay. Yeah. So I was there 2008 and then hit the Mish, got back 2010, and then was there 2010 to 2015.
Okay.
2015.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you get a master's?
Oh yeah, dude. So you were like, you were there as like
Changed
a
my major 3
return.
times.
You were there. You were there as a return missionary when I was like one of those pre-missionaries. Dude, they would call us like preemies. Did you ever? That was like
Dude,
that was like a weird cultural thing.
Yeah.
I always think of creamies when they say that. I'm like, those are really good.
Love
I feel I can now understand more of like the sadness in your eyes because you had to spend so much time in Rexburg.
Yeah, that's.
We went up there for a comedy show, and like it was like May 1st when we got there, and it was like it looked like it was February.
Yeah, it was not great.
It was just gray. There's no leaves on the tree. And I was
Also,
like,
yeah, that
sick.
venue closed down permanently after that show.
yeah.
What venue was it?
The basement.
I don't know.
It was like beneath a dentist office.
Really?
It was one of the weirdest shows I've ever done. It was pitch black.
It was really weird.
Like you couldn't see anyone, and it was a wild little time. But we're out,
Oh, wow.
dude. Rexburg, baby. So
Yeah.
this is a lot of jobs. Okay, so how about this? How about when you moved down? Okay, when you moved down to Utah,
Mm-hmm.
what job did you get, or did you start doing?
First job I started at was a creative agency called Trek, and I worked as a junior graphic designer.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like so little graphic design experience, but it was my buddy's company, and so he like brought me on and just was like
The
letting
classic
me
move.
kind of learn as
You
I
walk in the
went.
office and you're like, I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Right,
And there's someone
yeah.
over here that's been working there forever. Like, he doesn't have a fucking degree in this.
Yeah.
He knows the owner. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, exactly. Yep, it was that switch.
So did you get fired from there?
Did
Please
not.
say yes.
No,
Fuck.
sorry.
We wanted to be a rift in a friendship.
Yeah.
yeah, let's find out more. Have you ever hooked up with a coworker?
Yeah.
Yes. No, well, that was a quick.
Is that the milk
multiple
factory?
times.
It was not Milk
They
Factory.
called him the Milk Factory.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Where was this? Is okay. Where was this? What job?
What job did I hook up
yeah.
with?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I want to know if it's yeah.
I really
what
hope
job?
it's EFY counselor.
That would be sick. Yeah, that would be awesome.
I did date so at EFY, you have like a co-counselor. So
Yeah.
it's like a guy and a girl, and then they have like their crew.
Mm-hmm.
And I dated one of my co-counselors for like a couple months after EFY.
Oh, dude.
Her name was Noosley.
Noosley?
Uh-huh.
Definitely from Utah.
Oh my god.
No, she's from Chicago.
Shout out to her. Chi-town.
Dude.
Dude,
I
that's
bet black people are terrified of her.
Noosley, dude.
She's so rad. I
Yeah,
still
That
like
was a news joke.
kind of know her.
There you go.
I still like kind
Nice.
of am in contact with her. We're still friends on Instagram.
Yeah.
She's married, but yeah.
You on her? Are you on her close friends Instagram story?
Crap. No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're not real friends.
Yeah, dude. Dude, how you see how you dated? So what do you guys like? Would be hanging out, and kissing and shit? You're like, I'm just so happy we taught all his kids about being sexually pure.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, we told them the gum analogy.
Did not tell him the gum analogy. No, I mean, and her and I were very like good. Also, I mean, I was very
I didn't doubt it.
Mormon,
I didn't doubt it.
Yeah,
I didn't doubt it. I just love like the idea of getting romantic, and you're just like thinking like, dude, I'm just happy to help all those kids, man. Like, when we did the dance with all of them. No, I actually had a blast at EFY. I had a blast at EFY, and then right afterwards, I called my bishop. I was like, I've been watching porn.
Yeah,
and that was my experience. Okay, I think Drew has a question for you, right?
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah. Have you ever shown up to work impaired?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so this was like 6 months ago.
Yes. Yes.
I was watching this thing that was about microdosing mushrooms, and like I've done like full doses of mushrooms, but I hadn't like microdosed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna try like a microdose. I'm always looking for like Adderall alternatives.
Yeah.
And so I was like, maybe this will be an Adderall alternative. And I didn't like weigh it or anything. I just had like some mushrooms and I just popped one, and then off I went to work. And I got there and I started like working, and all of a sudden I was like, oh no. I am so fucked up right now. So I'd been like doing intermittent fasting. So I hadn't eaten anything since 6 o'clock the night before. God. And so then it was like
makes it so much more
just
potent.
hitting like
dude. So it fucking kicked my ass. So I'm trying to like edit this video, and I finally just stopped. It was like, this is not, I can't do it. And I was like, I need to get food in me. And so I went into like our break room, and we have like a candy machine.
Yeah.
And so I got like some, I think I just got something gummy. It was like gummy bears or something like that. And then I went back and I was eating the gummy bears, and I was trying to like not seem suspicious,
Yeah. This is what I do every day, guys. Eating gummy bears. Yeah.
And I remember thinking, I hope, like, or I remember thinking like, I started kind of freaking out because I was like, everyone's gonna know I'm high because of how loud I'm chewing these gummy bears.
Why is it like when you're on drugs and then like you're trying to like no, I'm not. I'm trying to, and then like it makes it so much worse because like, hey, how are you? You good? Okay, I'm gonna go sit on my chair where I work now.
Yeah.
Like okay.
So I knew I needed to get food in me to like make it to like tone it down, So I ordered Jimmy John's.
Fast.
It was 10 in the morning.
Nice.
Jimmy John's is so close to my office. And I ordered it for delivery. And then I called my brother. I told him I'm fucked up on mushrooms right now. I'm at work. And he loved that. And then I went in and was just like waiting for my Jimmy John's to arrive. And then when it did, that's when all my coworkers were like, wait, what the hell are you doing? Like, you ordered Jimmy John's at 10 a.m.? Like, what are you doing?
Wait, what time did your shift start?
9.
Dude, that's what I'm like. Yeah, fuck you guys, dude. I do live my own life, okay? You guys just are jealous of me because I'm like actually being free right now. Yeah. You guys can do this too. You can do this too. It doesn't have to be just me. Yeah.
So I sat at my computer eating Jimmy John's sandwich and watching music videos. I was like, it's just a music videos for now. And after like 2 hours of that, then I was finally like able to work. But then the rest of the day, dude, I was so fucking productive. Like I had such good ideas. I was working on a script. I had like great ideas for the script. Like I was.
So it wasn't Adderall.
It wasn't.
Dude, no, it's better because Adderall's not creative. Adderall, dude. Adderall's like cocaine.
Adderall's soul sucking.
No, dude, the first hour or two, you're like, yeah, I'm getting into like, I'm watching videos about like dudes chopping logs, and you're like, this is the sickest thing ever. And then like the rest of the day, I feel nothing, and I'll masturbate for like 4 hours, and then I can't come. And I'll be like, maybe if I watch the whole video, and I'll get the context, and it never works.
If I get the whole story,
Yeah, like that's what I'm missing. Gotta be it. And then you're so like committed, like I have to come, otherwise what is this all for? And then it never happened. Then my dick's like so sore the next day. And so yeah, I hate Adderall.
Oh, wow.
Adderall's shit. But yeah, dude, I've microdosed on acid, and I'd like play video games with my friends, and dude, it's like the things you see, you're like, dude, this guy on our left, check it out. And they're like, whoa, how'd you know that? Like, I just got it. I got it. Like the sounds, and then like, yeah, it's like, dude, there's something about art when you're on like psychedelics, where you're like, and then you become so about like the truth, and you're like,
yeah,
this artist sucks because they're not being honest.
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
that's where my mind goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, it's fun. That's a cool experience. Still working there?
Still working there.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then if they're we'll show this to your boss, and you'll be like, see, this is why I should be on drugs at work.
Uh-huh.
That was productive.
Look at all the shit I did.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, wait. You asked if I'd hooked up with a coworker.
Oh yeah, you
Yes.
never answered that one.
Right. Well,
We kind of did.
I did.
Well, you said yes, but you didn't
Yeah.
say where.
You didn't
yeah.
say where you came.
Okay, wait. So there was one time where I was working, doing videos like that. I was working on like a short film of like my own, like outside of work. But my work's like super cool, and they'll let me like, use their computers and stuff like that. And so I was doing that, and we were filming something there at Harmon Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna say the name of the place.
Shout out.
Should I,
the
like-
grocery store?
No. Grocery store's different. Yeah.
No, you can't lie. You
Same
can't.
thing.
I'm not dumb.
Harmon Brothers.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not
Is that a
dumb.
tire
Maybe we
shop?
should cut in saying Harmon Brothers. I'm kind of on the fence. Can we?
Yeah, I can cut it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cut.
It'll
saying
take him
Harmon
6 days to edit
Especially-
that, because he's still learning how to use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Brothers. Cool.
I'll just do that in Audition.
So at this place I was working. Okay.
Yeah.
We just go that route. This place I was working.
Where's that?
We were making a short film like after hours, and I was directing, and I went into like, there's a girl who I know who is like editing it, and so I brought her, like I was kind of like taking like the hard drive or like the memory cards to her to like dump and everything like that, and was kind of like guiding her on like the editing,
Yeah.
and she's so hot. And like I go in there the one time and give her a card, and then start talking with her for a little bit, and she's like, God, you're so hot when you direct. And I was like, thanks. And she was like, I want to suck your dick.
What? She said that. Like,
She said that.
Oh my-
And then she just grabbed my belt and started undoing my pants. And I'm at like where I work. Like I'm at where I work. And this girl starts undoing my pants, and she's like, I want to suck your dick. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I work here. Like,
No way.
and she was like, I know that it's so much hotter because of that. And I was like, nope, I can't.
You didn't do it?
I didn't do it.
Are you fucking
I
kidding?
didn't do it.
Did you hook up with her later?
Yes.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, I did later.
I would have.
But
Dude, God damn it, man.
not in that moment.
This is a guy who knows how to keep a job. That's
No, that's not what this is about.
Yeah.
Dude.
Crap, I misunderstood.
Dude, that's a fucking dude. So you just got like the home run right there, where you didn't even have to do anything. She's like, you're super. She was the guy in that moment. She's like, you're super hot. I want to suck your cock. And you're
Yeah.
like, dreams come true.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
I was
God.
a girl, and I was like, I'm not ready.
I don't know. I don't know about this.
I don't know you well enough.
Yeah. You don't even know that I like fish. Okay. Have you ever like taken a shit at work that you were like afraid someone would find out? Like the kind where you're just like, I hope no one comes in right now, or anything shit related at work. Ever shit your pants,
Shit related.
pissed on a computer, or I don't know, like anything like that. It's okay. I guess
It strikes me as someone who hasn't shit his pants.
I guess if you haven't shit your pants, you would know if you shit your pants. You would have known right off the top of your head.
Yeah, I haven't shit my pants at work. I have shit my pants.
Yeah.
But not at work.
You ever come at work?
Yes.
I will say that is a universal yes on this question. On this,
Come at work?
I don't
think I ever came at work.
I used to ask it before I had you co-hosting. I asked everyone, "What's the worst thing you've ever done on the clock?" 95% of the time, the guy was like jerk off or hooked up the coworker.
Dude, I don't think I ever have. I want to. Now I'm doing valet and I want to do it in someone's car.
Yeah.
But anyways, so you have?
Yeah.
What job?
Just a
Just
job.
around.
Yeah, fly.
That's the current job. Who knows? Who knows what could have been?
Yeah.
That's cool. Somebody got to drain the snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Okay. Drew's looking at a question.
Yeah.
Go for
Well, what's the worst case of time theft that you've ever committed?
Time theft. Shit. I'm kind of like maybe not a great person to have on because like I'm pretty by the book. Like I
believe it.
By your last story, I can tell you're by the book.
Yeah.
You're like,
By the book. I'm on shrooms at work. I'm doing it. I'm doing it the way that they want me to. We know you're in the creative jobs.
But he took the shrooms to be better at his job. It wasn't even like
I know. But it is. But yeah, that's true. No, you're like you're in the creative field now, and that's a whole other ball game. Where you can be like, no, dude, we're doing bath salts to try to see if John Wick is actually inspirational, or,
right?
But no, it was okay.
So I can't think of a single time stealing.
Okay. How about this? How about this?
Yeah.
Never took a nap at work.
No.
Okay, I'll rephrase the question.
Okay.
The time theft question.
Yeah.
So, in your estimation, do you think that who do you think is committing time theft in this situation? Palestine or Israel? Because do you think Palestine's been sitting on that land and that it belongs to Israel, or do you think it's the reverse and the Palestinians own that land? And who do you think is committing time theft in that situation?
Yeah, no, that's a great situation. I was really hoping you'd bring this up, actually.
Yeah. And we're all waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think Palestine is a fun word to say. And
yeah.
Palestine.
Is divine.
It's a fun word. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's divine. Yep.
And thoughts on Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
It's weird that, the Jews hate something that ends in Stein.
There you go. Yeah. We ever got a Stein at a... Oh, you wouldn't. You don't drink. You still drinking? Okay. What do you... Okay, have you drank on the job?
Yes. Ooh. Crap. Recently, I was...
Dude,
you don't have to say recently.
What the fuck kind of job do you have? I had a DMT at lunch break.
Very chill. It is a very chill job. No, I had to work late and I had to submit these 4 videos to the client, and there was a Vizzy in the fridge. Not one of these Vizzies, like a tall boy Vizzy. Yeah, like a massive one. And I was like, fuck it. If I'm working late, I'm going to have a Vizzy while I work.
I've earned it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it was, again, empty stomach. I had a very light lunch, no breakfast. And
Can I just say, with all this fasting you're doing, I thought I would see more of a difference.
Me too.
Do you work out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes. Not as often.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying. I don't know.
We'll talk about... We'll get into diet later. Don't worry.
Okay. So I
part of the job.
I have to submit these 4 videos, and I drink this Vizzy and I'm like hungry at this point.
Mhm.
And so the Vizzy is also kind of like filling me up. So I drink it way faster than I'm planning on drinking
Ooh,
it, you
yeah.
know, because I'm working and I'm just kind of like not paying attention. You know, I'm focusing on like the
Mhm.
work. And all of a sudden I'm like,
A little tossed.
I am I am a little tossed. And so I'm trying to like get through it and like get these videos done. And finally I was like, fuck it. Like we're good enough. And I sent it off. And then the next day I got a message from my boss and she was like, or from one of my bosses, and she was like, hey, so you were supposed to send them the 4 videos. They said you only sent them 1. And I was like, yep, that tracks. That sounds about
Dude.
right. And so I had to go in on a Saturday and send them the other 3. This was like 2 weeks ago.
I'm so happy you're on the podcast right now because I haven't like caught up with you in a minute. And part of me is like, what's going on? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And you're like, I like it.
This is also the
Yeah.
most open anyone has been.
But honestly, no, you've been one of the
About their current job.
No, dude, you've been one of the best guests because seriously, like all these like some of these questions, people are like, no, I don't know, and you're just like, yeah,
Literally everyone else is like, so all my previous jobs, yeah, I'd snort Percocet, I fucked all my coworkers. Current job, I'm the best employee.
Yeah.
I don't. I've never done anything wrong in my current job.
Yeah.
Oh, it's I like it. I like it. It's better to be honest. It's the whole shrooms talking.
Yeah.
You realize the folly of pretending.
Right.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
you're eating raw right now.
Yeah.
Raw styles.
And it's like I'm very good at my job. I'm a very good employee.
Mhm.
And so I feel like it's
You have some more leeway now. You're
yeah,
like, they need
exactly.
me.
Yeah. I've
They
been there
need
for
me.
6 years. And so it's like, yeah. Well, and also like I left Mormonism like while I've been at this job. And so it's like anything like this I could have done that's like drinking or fucking or anything. Like
recently.
it would all have to be at this job because it's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
job I've had since I've been out of the church.
So for anyone from your job watches, they're like, there's only one place this could have happened.
Yeah. Yep.
I like that
That's-
though, but dude, they're like probably like be so much more creative now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
What's the biggest lie you've ever told a boss?
I can tell you when I like to get out of work. It's not really a lie, but because I put in my 2 weeks at my last job, but I was like, and then right after that, I got like sick, and I was like sick for like a week and a half,
Mm-hmm.
and then towards the end, I was gonna work 2 shifts at my new job, but I was scheduled to work at my old job, and I just texted them. I was like, yeah, I got COVID, and they're like, send me a positive thing, and then I just asked my wife, and she had one, like a photo of one, and I just sent that over. And I felt so guilty though. I was like, oh my god. But I'm like, I'm not gonna work here in a day or 2. But I don't know. I did that. That's not that crazy.
Yeah.
But you done anything like that? You ever lied? You ever like destroyed property, and then you're like, it happened. That wasn't me. Or
shit. No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. You know.
I don't have any good lies.
How about this? When you see a protest happening, and if it's a bunch of black people protesting, are you just thinking about property value?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking about
Yeah.
them
What-
as
yeah.
people.
What's a conspiracy theory that you believe in that most people may find crazy?
The more research I do on like the food in America and
Mhm.
how like much worse it is for you than
Mhm.
like food in Europe, even, it's like the less I believe in like the FDA
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
feel like all pharmaceuticals and everything is
Yeah,
just all
I'm to-
fucked up.
I'm
Like,
totally with
it's
you.
So
Yeah,
No.
this is a safe
No.
place.
No, I'm totally with you because check it out.
yeah.
This is a full-blooded American right here.
Yeah.
But no, it's not necessarily a conspiracy. It's just like,
It's kind of a fact
it's
now.
just like, yeah, there are like preservatives and all that. But like,
Yeah.
you want to know, like it was JFK gay or something like that. He's Donald
Is
Trump.
Obama gay?
Yeah, Big Mike is.
Have you been following that?
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
No.
The chef.
Oh, there's a whole conspiracy that Michelle Obama's a man.
Oh, I do know that one.
It's
Yeah.
insane, but it's very funny.
Yeah.
And they call her Big Mike.
Oh, they call her Big Mike.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. The phrase Big Mike is so funny to me.
But
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson interviewed like this crackhead.
Oh my
that
god!
like claims that like in the 90s, like he fucked Obama.
And it's like, so where in Hawaii was that?
Uh-huh.
But it's fun. It's cool shit. So
I'd say another one is I definitely fuck with aliens. Like I'm big believer. Aliens, they're for sure here. They're for sure like chilling here.
you know where they work at my Taco Bell.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a Men in Black situation of like they're wearing human suits or what, but
Who do you think is the most like could be an alien who in a human suit?
Oz Morris.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's an obvious. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Especially
Zuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zuck also.
Yeah. Big Mike.
Yeah, who's like a sleeper though?
Sleeper agent. Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
When he got slapped, didn't even react.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
No nerves. Doesn't feel anything up there.
Right.
Okay.
I would have fallen down if I got slapped.
Yeah. How about this? So you have your current job. You got all these coworkers. When you look at your female coworkers, are you like, should they even be here? I guess you want some of them to fuck them, but outside of that, like, are you like, go back to the secretary desk?
Like, shouldn't you be hanging around with your children?
Like, does that ever cross your mind?
No.
Okay, just these are part of we have to ask these questions.
Yeah.
We have to ask these questions.
Sure. Yeah.
How many?
No, I work with some solid females who are freaking awesome at what they do, and it's like, they're dope.
Political answer. Yeah. Is it true what they say about Jimmy John's that they bring it fast?
It is true.
Okay.
How many people died in the Holocaust?
6 million?
Okay.
Is that just
exactly
the Jews?
Or
I think it's 6 million.
Well, it's
Jews.
just the Jews. Yeah.
Yeah. So then,
Okay.
like, plus
Was that enough?
like,
And now, by today's standards, that's a liberal question.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I still listen to Kanye because, like, I'm just like, dude, the music's so good.
Yeah, dude, you listen to Lil Dicky?
Yeah, I listen to his new music.
He has a new
Did
album
they
that
release
dropped.
Peanut? Is that
Peanut,
it?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Peanut just dropped today.
Today?
Today,
Is it good?
dude. It's fantastic.
Yeah?
Have you been watching Dave?
I haven't watched the most current season, but dude, that one episode.
Check out Dave on Hulu.
Don't plug. He's gonna fucking show on Hulu. I don't want to pay the extra for the no ad version.
Right.
I got in this like argument with a girl on stage at a bar. And she's like, "Well, just you could pay extra for the no ads." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's more money. I don't even fucking like Hulu." Anyway, it's a whole another thing. Do you think the current seasons of It's Always Sunny are a husk and shell of what they used to be, and it's not a good show anymore?
Yes.
Yes.
I
don't know why more people don't talk about
the podcast is great though.
Yeah, that seems fun.
there's an Always Sunny
There
podcast.
is.
Yeah, it's them.
It's them.
On doing the podcast. Yeah, this is
Mhm.
what we're competing with. So
Yeah,
this podcast is not going to work, but but they didn't work in a milk factory, so
right. Yeah.
that's what we got. What's sorry, Drew, you asked a question. I feel like I've been talking for too much.
If there's a country you could wipe off the face of the earth with a nuke, which one would it be?
Wait, I thought it was about jobs. Like, how is this?
It's all
This all comes together.
You ever think in the NFL when they do like the personality tests?
Yeah, this is to see if you're a good fit.
Yeah.
When the fucking
We want to know if we would hire you.
Oh, it's a job interview.
when the Panthers owner like took Bryce Young to dinner, and he's like, I like that he ordered scallops, and that's why we made him. That's why we took him from the first round, number 1 overall, not CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
That's what this is. Okay.
Yeah.
So
North Korea. I
okay,
feel like,
it's too easy. North Korea's
it's been taken.
It's
Too
It's too
easy.
easy.
We also ask this with all of our guests, and so
We have
if
a
it's been
list.
taken, we'll tell you.
Yeah, North Korea.
Okay.
It's low hanging fruit.
Yeah. Wipe a country
Yep.
off the map.
Yep. Blow it up.
Blow it
Blow it
up.
Come on. Where was that one girl from Chicago from? What was her name again?
Noosely.
Chain Che? Noosely? Okay.
Yeah. Noosely. Dang, dude.
It's okay. You can pick a white country.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Makes you feel better.
Yeah. Let's get rid of Portugal.
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 Wow. That's
Any reason for that?
So I speak Portuguese, and
Portuguese?
I think their
Tudo bem?
Portuguese sounds so dumb. And
Are you shooting on Portugal now or Brazil?
Brazil?
But guess what? I guess there's a difference. Brazilians are hot.
Yeah.
You can't wipe that out.
I've also
Yeah.
never met anyone from Portugal. I don't even know if it's a real place.
I was almost born there.
really?
But dude, I mean, they got Cristiano Ronaldo,
And
that's it.
Yeah.
Now, dude, I kind of like it. Like, we're like, what the fuck are you guys doing over here?
Dude, the first time I talked to someone who like spoke Portuguese, it was like right after I got back from Brazil, and there was this girl. She's like, "Oh, I'm Portuguese. Like I'm from Portugal," and I was like, "Oh, what? I falo Portuguese."
Yeah.
And then she started talking Portuguese to me, and I started laughing so hard because it sounded so dumb. It sounded like the
Yeah.
dumbest Portuguese.
It's like in Spain when they speak with a lisp, like España.
Yeah, dude.
And you're like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay. Is that
Yeah.
Spain? I think Portugal does like the same thing.
Yeah,
with
they
like
think they're like proper.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, they shit on South America, like these
Yeah.
fucking hags and dark people. And you're like, no, dude, they were so much more fun.
Yeah.
We're having a blast. You guys are speaking with lisps.
Yeah. Can I switch to Spain actually instead of Portugal?
You want Spain?
'Cause-
Spain.
Yeah, I hate
You know,
this talking with a lisp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Drives me nuts.
Dude, so and would that also include Michael Shanahan? What's his name? The dude, the NFL player with the gap tooth in his teeth?
Michael Strahan.
Man, Shanahan. Does he have a lisp?
Is
I don't
he
think he has a list.
No, I'm thinking Mike
he's
Tyson.
Spanish?
Fuck.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking people with
Tyson.
lisps now.
Mm.
So now I can, yeah, okay. So it's Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, counterpoint, Barcelona. You ever been?
No.
Very hot people are there.
Oh, I've heard
There's a
that.
lot of hot people there.
Oh
I
crap.
know for you, it's a big point.
I do like hot people.
I can tell you a
But
place with
They
no,
just died in your nuke. So
Right.
you.
but there's Brazil.
You could have picked a place with ugly people. Like,
Scotland.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I love their accent though.
It's a cool accent, but
It's all about the accent
just-
for me, apparently.
apparently you don't care how they look.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, and I'll be like, oh, Jake. Oh, ma'am. Oh, papi.
So,
Yeah.
what do you think? Has he been fired before?
Oh man, I don't know. It's like you seem kind of like, I don't know. You seem like the kind of like Mormon dude who, like, you know, cried to your dad when you first masturbated. So like, I honestly don't think he's ever been fired. I think he would just quit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's never been fired. What's the verdict?
You are correct.
I
Never
knew
been
it.
fired.
Never been fired.
Fired. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude. I like the journey though. I
Yeah.
like
Yeah, from
You know-
milk factory to
Uh-huh.
video editing.
Yeah.
because I was fired from like every job
Yeah.
except Amazon.
Yeah.
It just but
I mean, I worked as an Uber driver. That's on the list.
look at it. Look at that.
Done
Yeah.
that.
Kin.
Me too.
Kin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
Dude, can I tell you about the first Uber I ever drove?
yeah.
First
Yeah.
time I ever drove Uber. Okay, so I like turn on the app. I'm like kind of like nervous. I'm in downtown Salt Lake, and I get a request. I go. I pick this dude up from a bar, and it says we're going to his hotel, and we start driving. And he's like, "Hey, dude, can we swing by McDonald's on the way there?" And I was like, yeah, dude, we can swing by McDonald's. And he's like, great. And he's sitting in shotgun. He's not sitting in the back seat. And he's like, okay, so I want, and this is like, we're just driving to McDonald's. He goes, all right, I want a 20-piece chicken nugget. I want a McFish. Remember, he said McFish, not filet of fish. He said like McFish. Yeah.
McFish.
Yeah. Big Mac, double quarter pounder with cheese, large fry, large Coke, and 2 apple pies. That's honestly what his order was. I still remember. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I was like, why are you telling me this? Like, well, you could just tell him when we get there. And he goes, I'm telling you because while you're ordering that for me, I'm going to go piss in the bushes. And I was like, all right, dude.
Did you go to the downtown McDonald's?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Like the homeless one?
Yep.
Dude.
Yep.
That one, so you just got out of the car?
Yep. So we pulled up, he got out, I ordered his food, and they said, also order whatever you want. And so I ordered myself like a Big Mac, and then I pulled up to like the window, and then while I was at like the window, he gave me his card to like pay them with, and then he came over and got in the car while I was like at the window, and then I drove him to his hotel, and he got out of the car with like all his food, was like, thanks dude, love you man. And then he went inside, and I drove off, and I looked down, and on the floor was a pair of socks. He had somehow, without me noticing, taken off his shoes and socks, put his shoes back on, and left his socks sitting on the floor.
Dude, this guy's the man.
Dude, I love this guy.
First Uber drive ever.
Dude.
That was the first one.
Dude, that guy's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's, dude, I love that, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I dream to be like that.
He's the same guy who taught me how to make biscuits and gravy at Subway.
Oh my God. Dude, I got in an Uber the other day. Me and my friend, I was on ecstasy, and my friend just starts talking to this guy. He's from like Sri Lanka, and apparently he like escaped the country a couple of years ago because there was like a civil war, and came out here, and he's like, I love America. And he's like, we had like this big SUV, and my friend was just like, that's so sick. I'm so happy for you. He tipped him like $100 because he was on ecstasy. And when you're on ecstasy, you're just like, here's money.
Dude, why did that never happen to me?
Dude,
I did over 1,000 Uber rides.
Dude, yeah, you just need to go when it's rape season. And dude,
they said rape season at first.
They all tip well. Some give the tip when they don't want it. But anyways, the fucking he tells us this whole story about like how like he was in the, like there was a war and people he knew died and all that. My friend is like telling me about it when we're walking out of the Uber, and I was like, well, I didn't hear any of that. I had no idea that's what he's talking about. I was just staring out the window like, dude, it's fucking crazy out here, man. We're just riding. I'm sitting in a cool chair. I'm feeling so good. I was just like feeling amazing. And this dude's like about to cry, talking about his like parents dying. And I was like, dude, this is just what a night. Anyways, that's not a great story.
I picked up these 2 drunk girls one night and was driving them somewhere, and they were like asking if I was like, if I had a girlfriend, and I didn't, but I didn't want to seem lame, or I don't know. Or I think I was just more in like a mood of just like, I'm just like, I can say whatever I want. These girls are drunk. Like they won't remember. Like who gives a fuck? And so I was like, yeah, I have this girl. And I like made up this like story of how we like met in like this epic way. And they were like losing their shit about it and thought that it was like the cutest thing ever or whatever. And I was just like, I don't know, I was just riffing, you know, just making shit up. And then when we got to their place, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna like propose. And they were like, oh my God, you're gonna propose. That's amazing. And then they each tipped me $20 to help pay for the ring. Dude, I was like,
hey, you gotta chase the tip. You gotta chase the tip. You gotta say what you have to say to get that to happen. Dude,
yeah, it wasn't what I was intending to do, but at that point I was like, is this what I'm This is what I should do every single time.
I'm gonna propose.
I'm glad to hear that you're not the only Uber driver who will just lie about your life.
Yeah.
My thing was though, I would just lie about where I'm from. So like people are like, where are you from? I'm like Cleveland. But then I got dudes like, oh yeah, I'm from Cleveland. What part? I'm like, oh,
You're
the
like,
main
you
part.
Know, you know where the Bengals play. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Dude, I got in this Uber once. I knew this girl I met that night. It was I went with my friend, and then he had to leave early from this like rave to the airport. And so then I was just dancing with this random girl. She's this like sweet lesbian girl, and dude, she did coke and then like drank like a bunch of our tequila, and like so we call an Uber, and dude, she's like throwing up in the Uber, and the Uber's like, "Are you throwing up?" And I was like, I don't know, I'm not. And then she's like throwing up in the Uber. We get home, and she's trying to pull out like some of like shit from her like her purse, and everything is just falling to the ground. Everything's pouring out, smashing on the ground. And as I was going to sleep, I was like, I didn't call Uber. She did. So don't really care. And she had to pay like a $400 cleaning fee or something. And I was like, wasn't my Uber.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, but it was pretty sick.
Did you ever have anyone throw up in your car?
Mm-mm.
I never had that happen.
Would, and I rolled down the window. It was like, stick your head out the window this entire drive. And they did. And they didn't ever throw up, but they had their head out the window.
Shout out to them, dude.
Yeah.
Well, do we have a final question, or
no? I think that's
who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah.
What does your heart say? Let's go with your heart.
My heart says it's gonna be the Bills. Yeah.
Are you a Bills fan?
No. I'm like, yeah. I don't have like. I like the Steelers and I like the Seahawks and I like different players and stuff, but I don't know. I don't have like a team that's like my team.
I understand being from like Idaho, Utah. There's no NFL team.
Yeah.
And then my dad didn't care about the NFL. So like, growing up, like only recently I got more into the NFL, and I was like, I think I like the Lions because they've been bad for so long. I remember like when they went 0-16, I was like, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick to lose every game.
Yeah.
and you know, now we're here.
Whenever I think of that Lions team, I think of the play where the quarterback just ran out the back of the end zone for a safety.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Wow. I remember there was a joke going around during that time period where it was like, there's a baby lion or a lion cub who was in court. And it was like a divorce court. And he had to decide like which parent he was going to go with. And the judge was like, do you want to go with your mom? Or do you want to go with Mama Lion? And he was like, no, she beats me. And he goes, do you want to go with Daddy Lion? And he goes, no, he beats me too. He goes, well, who are you going to go with? And he goes, I want to go with the Detroit Lions. They don't beat anyone.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And on that note, Jake, you're hired.
Yeah. Let's all look at the camera.
You're hired.
Let's all look at the camera because it'll be easier to make a thumbnail.
Yeah.
When we all
look at that.
it.
Look. And then we'll have a good SEO, and everyone will watch this.
Yeah.
Because people will be like, is that Jake Christensen, the Shroom Man?
Yeah.